Hello and welcome to another one of my book reviews. My name is Mark. I'm a member of the Kingston Library Association, and if you watch my first review, the Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Dragonlance book, which I highly recommend, and if you are interested in fantasy and have clicked on this book because of the title, then obviously, I would recommend you going to look at that one as well. As I said in my previous review, I'm a big sci-fi and fantasy fan. That's really my area of expertise, and I'm reviewing today Terry Pratchett's We Free Men. Now, obviously this is the illustrated edition of the book, and some of the illustrations in here are quite fantastic. It is the full story, obviously, but read the novel, read the illustrated edition. It's entirely up to you to read. It is one of his primarily teenage fiction aimed books about Tiffany, who's obviously the main character. But I read it myself not too long ago, in fact, so it is a book you can enjoy as an adult, particularly if you are a Terry Pratchett enthusiast. The We Free Men itself is the beginning of Tiffany's kind of series of books that ends with The Shepherd's Crown, which was Terry Pratchett's final novel. So if you are a Terry Pratchett fan, then this book is a must read. Otherwise you won't know anything about The Shepherd's Crown when you get to the end. The book is very good. It's very funny, full of Mr. Pratchett's rather intelligent and intellectual humour that he puts in all of his work. It revolves around, as I say, Tiffany, the main character, who is finding her life changing as she interacts with a group of Scottish pixies called the We Free Men, and they help her understand her destiny in the Discworld and who she will become as the series goes on. So it's a very funny, very moving kind of coming of age story that anyone who enjoys fantasy, who enjoys comic fantasy, will find unputdownable. And then again, it is the start to a bigger series. I mean, you can go back and obviously read Terry Pratchett's other work, Colour and Magic, Light Fantastic, the original kind of first novels that he wrote. But if you want something lighter, if Witches is more your thing, or if you're just looking for a small series to read that's a bit light-hearted and easy to manage, then I would highly recommend it. It's one of my favourite books, one of my favourite stories. The Knack McFeagle, the Scottish pixies in there are really funny, really amusing. They really kind of push the story along with their sort of dogged determination and their ability to let nothing outside lawyers scare them. And each one of the characters is very kind of endearing and very likable. And obviously they kind of react very well to some of the darker, more sinister characters that are present in the book. So yes, as I say, if you fancy a good comic fantasy read, something a bit light-hearted and easy to manage, give We Free Men a go. Thank you.